Larry is with us in Rapid City, South Dakota. Hi, Larry. How are you?
I'm doing fine, David. Thanks for taking my call. It's an extreme privilege.
Sure. What's up?
The other day, I was evaluating all of our insurance. And most of my insurance, I kind of figured out as far as levels and stuff like that. But I'm kind of struggling on what to do with our personal liability insurance. Because we got that $1 million policy way back when we were, I would say, knee-deep or neck-deep in debt because my wife's a doc. And now I just kind of looked at our balance sheet, so to speak, and much to my surprise, I discovered we're a millionaire, and I'm just kind of wondering if we're undercovered.
Mm-hmm. Well, liability...
So our current policy is $1 million. Our retirement investments is like 1.2. Our real estate is just a shade under $1 million because we have a couple of different properties. One of them is kind of a rental. I mean, we rent it because it's like our second home, but it's kind of like a vacation program, but it's not official rental property as such.
Yeah, not talking about her being assets. Let me interrupt you. Not talking about her being a doc and not talking about any kind of liability about that, but just general liability, meaning like car insurance and homeowners insurance and rental property insurance and so forth. A liability umbrella policy is probably what you have. That's the extra $1 million that you've got.
Yeah,
and,
that's right.
Yeah, you do have enough net worth, and she does have Doc after her name. Those two things put a target on your butt if somebody slips and falls on a rental property, and they're gonna go, oh, I think I killed myself over here, and you have to go through all that crap. So, is the rental properties are they their personal use some and some sound like a resort property, you rent it some and live in it some?
Yeah, I would say we probably use it a couple months out of the year.
Yeah, but it's not a pure rental. Okay.
No, and then like when we're not there, we'd take advantage of the summertime and rent it. I think we have the right approach on that.
The only question I've got about that is that you may want to slip that into an LLC if you haven't. And so it's standalone, and if something happened on that property, that LLC, if it's properly documented and you run the business as an LLC, then if something happened in that property alone, then that's the most they could sue you for is that. And so that's a little bit of risk management. I don't put more than $5 million worth of real estate in one LLC. Like if I've got 5, 6, 7 houses or something, I get that's one LLC, and then I'll start another one. So that's the most they could get after if they wanted to come after that. The building I'm sitting in is worth about probably 15 or 20 million, something like that. It's its own separate LLC. So if I've got a big piece of real estate, I have a separate LLC for each of those. And so that limits the size of the target from being the whole portfolio down to individual things, because those LLCs are conducted properly. They're standalone businesses, and you can only sue for the assets of that business if you were harmed at that location. And so that's a little bit of risk management. And then the other thing, it sounds like your net worth's north of $4 million, and so you may want to look at bumping that to $5 million. That liability umbrella. I carry 10, and you can go from $1 million to $5 million. I don't remember what that costs. $1 million's usually about $200 a year. It'll probably be probably 3 times that, probably less than $1,000 a year for a $5 million. And, it's just inexpensive insurance. And you work so hard and so many hours and so much diligence to build up this asset base that you don't want one singular catastrophic event to destroy the whole thing. And that's what the liability policy is. It's the cheapest of all insurance. It's the best buy in all kinds of insurance. It's the best buy. I mean, you can't get $5 million of anything for that kind of money, in anything else. So, price it with your insurance broker and let them shop around. There's a lot of people sell $1 million, and there's a few that sell 5 and 10s. You want to get over 10, it starts getting a little hairy, but I just do other things for risk management in addition to the 10. So, try to set your properties apart in separate things to make the target smaller if someone decided they wanted to be litigious, wanted to litigate on you, and carry your liability insurance. So, yeah, if I'm you, I'm going to shop that, and you look at it, and based on the price you get quoted, if you think it's worth that to transfer that risk, it probably is.
Hey, you guys, Rachel Cruz here. I hope you're enjoying the Dave Ramsey Show. And did you know that I have my very own YouTube channel? Yes, that's right. It's kind of better than the Dave Ramsey channel. Don't tell them I said that. I'm kidding. So subscribe, and there's lots of videos about life and money. So while you're at it, if you want to check out a video, then you can check out how to do a monthly budget. It's one of the best videos out there.